guys, welcome back to my channel. So I look a little bit crazy right now, but I just got out of the shower and I wanted to do a video, like kind of like a get ready with me, but like to go nowhere because obviously I don't got nowhere to go. Oh, I forgot to like say the most noticeable thing. I moved, if you can't tell, new room. So before I do my makeup, I like to do this peeling solution from The Ordinary, but I did it a couple days ago and I don't like to do it more than once a week just because it is very strong. It has a lot of acids in it and it just can ruin your face. But I will put on this stuff from The Ordinary. This is the hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. I love both of the stuff from The Ordinary. My face is adjusting to it, so I have a pimple right here, but your face has to get worse before it can get better. It's just new products. My face is very sensitive, so any new product I put on it, it's gonna react. Also, let me get my mirror. I was saying, any new product I put on my face is going to react badly to it just because my face is so sensitive. I've been using the same face wash since like middle school just because my face gets so sensitive to new products, and also the face wash is really good. Next thing that I do before I put on any makeup is I moisturize. I have realized that when I moisturize my face before doing my foundation turns out so much better. It makes such a difference, and I like that dewy look on my face, so the moisturizer just really helps with that. Also, my foundation sucks. I'm just gonna put that out there. My foundation sucks. It's very drying. If you hear a lot of noises in the background or like someone yelling, talking, whatever, that's, ow, I might just hit myself. That's my brother, and that's what it's like to have a brother that plays video games. I got it a while ago because I thought it was going to be watery and dewy. I'll show you the bottle it comes in a second, but I thought it was going to be watery and dewy just because of the bottle it comes in, but it's very drying and matte. My face looks very dewy right now. I'm glad because I hate when my foundation looks dry, and it's hard for it not to look dry just because it is a drying foundation. So I mixed two foundations together, but this one by NYX is so drying. If you like a very dewy, watery, kind of like a no makeup look, I wouldn't recommend this foundation. Also, same with this one. This one's very mattifying, but it's not as drying. This one was my old one that I used. It's just not my color. And then this one is my color, but it's very drying. So I mixed them both together because that's what I do. Watch out! I really want to try a BB cream or a CC cream to see how much I would like those instead of using foundations. And also, I've heard good things about the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I don't like really heavy products. Okay, let's talk about me moving because I feel like I just kind of brushed over that. I moved probably a month, maybe a little bit over a month ago. There was no real reason why I moved. Anyways, so I did move. There was no real reason why I moved. We just, me and my dad, I moved in with my dad. I'll explain everything in a second, but I lived with my dad for about a year now, and we used to live with his parents, my grandparents, and my dad just kind of wanted to get out, do our own thing, so we moved in with his sister, my aunt, and now we're here. Now I'm just gonna let this sit on my face, try not to get any creases. This color right here, which is like a gold, and I'm just gonna kind of be messy with it just because I like the look of, like I said, a dewy look. I don't like that full face beat look. brow pomade, that Revolution Pro. It's in the color dark brown. I'm gonna do my mascara with, everyone knows what this mascara is. When my mascara dries, I then spray this on it one more time. This is facial mist, witch hazel, and cucumber scent. Scent? Is it cucumber scent? I don't know, but I use this all the time, literally for everything. If I want to feel hydrated, spray this to my face. If I want my acne to clear up, spray this to my face. If I want my face to look dewy, spray this to my face. This thing is just a lifesaver, and you need to get it, and you need to stop using Mario Badescu because it breaks out your face. So you need to get you one of these. I guess I can just explain. Since I moved, I'll just tell you guys my whole moving experience in my whole life. I guess we can start from the beginning. When I was a baby, I was a baby when I lived in this one place, but I remember just like little snippets of it. This was before any of my little siblings were born. It was just me and my older sister in this townhouse. It was like a blue townhouse, and I don't know how long we lived there for, but I don't think we lived there very long. This might be out of order, but I'll try to say it in the best order that I can remember. But I was little for most of these. So then we moved in, I think, with my grandparents, and we lived on this one street for like a very long time. Majority of my life we lived on this one street. We lived in 3 houses on this one street. We lived in this one house for quite some time. I lived there with my grandparents. I think that's it. They adopted 2 kids and we lived there too. I don't remember exactly how many of my siblings lived there. I don't remember how many of them were born when we lived there. And then my parents got their own place right down the street from that house, and we lived there for quite some time, and at that point all my siblings were born. So yeah, and my brother was a baby. My brother's the youngest, for any of you wondering. We lived there for quite a while. I think I don't really remember years. We ended up moving in. I don't remember if we ended up moving into the same house my grandparents lived in, or if my grandparents moved into their new house, which was literally right across the street from their old house. So we lived with my grandparents at the beginning of the street, and then we moved down the street, and then we moved back in with my grandparents, and they just moved across the street from their old house. If that makes any sense. That was a pretty big chunk of my childhood was in that house with my grandparents. But yeah, a lot of memories happened there. That house, I would say, is definitely my childhood house. When I think of my childhood house, I think of that house with my grandparents. Then middle school started, and I moved. Me and my whole family, like my parents, my siblings, me, we all moved to a different county in Maryland. Well, I went there I lived there 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and half of 10th grade, so I lived there for quite a while. Like, my parents ended up splitting up, and we ended up going to different places. So my mom moved in with her parents, and at this time my grandparents moved into a different house that was in a different county in Maryland, and everyone just kind of split up. So my mom moved in with my grandparents, her parents, and then my dad moved in with his parents. And yeah, so obviously I lived with my mom for like a year and a half. Things happened basically, so there was a lot of things that led up to me moving in with my dad. A big part of it was obviously I was new, so I made some friends. I dated this guy for quite a while, and we broke up and I didn't want to be there anymore, and then all my friends just slowly stopped being friends with me, and I just didn't have any friends. I didn't want to be around that guy anymore, and then also there just wasn't enough space in that house. 16 at the time, so yeah, there just wasn't enough space in that house. I moved with my dad and his parents, my grandparents, and I lived there for up until now, and now we live with my aunt. And yeah, so that is that moving experience. I feel like I've moved a lot. I've went to one elementary school, one middle school, 2 high schools, and then online high school. Yeah, I know some people have moved a lot more than me, went to a lot more schools than me. Moving halfway through high school is very scary, just because everyone already has their friends and everyone has their friend groups and stuff like that, and it's really hard to make friends. It's also really hard when you go through a breakup and you're in a new place and you have not a whole lot of friends, and then those friends stop being friends with you. And I just went through a lot. I feel like my junior year was definitely not my year. Halfway through my junior year was great. I loved the first half of my junior year. I had the most fun I've ever had in high school. I have a lot of memories from that time. Definitely was a fun time, but then the second half of junior year was just the worst. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!